Good morning, one and all. Today we'll start our lecture number 1, part 2. Previous lecture, we have go to the concept of mobile radio telephony. In this lecture, we have explained the history of the mobile communication evolution, which is a very important point of view. If anyone research go to the how the mobile communication will be developed, this is very important. Then next go to this topic. Let us begin with the session with the introduction of wireless communication system and the examples of the wireless communication system. So let us start with the examples. So day to day life, everyone is familiar with the examples of wireless communication system. These are the carriage door openers, remote controllers and pagers, and cordless telephone system. Also as walkie-talkie is the examples. Before going to these terms, we are define some basic terms which is related to the mobile communications. So what are the terms? So now, what is mobile? Mobile can be defined as any radio terminal could be moved during any operation. So it is any radio terminal that could be moved during any operation, that is called as your mobile. Then portable, a radio terminal that can be handheld device and used by someone at walking speed. Example, walkie-talkie. Then go to the subscriber, a mobile or portable user. Who is a subscriber? It is a mobile or portable user in mobile communication system, that is called as a subscriber. So how the data will be transmitted from mobile to the base station? There are the three methods how the mobile communication system transmission is possible. That one is a simplex. Simplex means the communication is possible only one-way direction. The best example is paging. Then go to the half duplex. Half duplex, what is meant by half duplex? Half duplex is allowed to transmission. Two-way communication is possible, but same radio channel will be used between transmission and reception. So at a time, only the subscriber either receive the data from the base station, or it may be transmit the data from the base station. That is called as a half duplex. Now then go to the full duplex system. So what is meant by full duplex? So it is some quite different and complex than the half duplex. The half duplex system, it is a mobile communication system, or it is a transmission system for the mobile communication which allow the simultaneously radio transmission and reception between the subscriber and base station. Its purpose, it will be used two separate radio channels. So what was the two different radio channels for the duplex? That is frequency division duplexing and time division duplexing. What is frequency? The frequency are allocated in different formats at a single times. That is your frequency division duplexing. And time division duplexing, where the frequency is fixed, but a particular user allocate a particular channel. That is you called as a time division duplexing. Now some basic terms also related to your mobile communication system. What is meant by base station, control channels, forward channels, reverse channels. Now we are going to some concept. Base station. Base station is a term which is related to the fixed station in a mobile radio station system, and which is located at the center and it is maybe present in the edge of the coverage area. It consists of radio channels, transmission and reception antenna which is mounted on a tower. Now we are going to the control channels. What is meant by control? It is a set of radio channel which is used for transmission of a call setup, call request, call initiate and other control purpose. That is called, these channels are called as your control channels in mobile communication system or simply in mobile communication. Then what is forward channel? So forward channel we can define a radio channel is used to transmit the information from base station to the mobile station or simply mobile. So we can say that it is a channel which transmits the information from base station to the mobile station. That is called as your forward channel. Then we go to the concept of handoff. In most time when going from one region to another region, that time your call will be transferred. That process is called as handoff. So the process of transferring a mobile station from one channel or base station to the another, that is called as your handoff. Then mobile station. What is meant by mobile station? Anyone can be guess? It is an unspecified location in mobile station, may be portable or mobile. So we can say that a station which has do not any specified location, or it is a mobile station with maybe portable or mobile, means it is a handheld device, or mobile means it is mounted on a vehicle. Then go to the mobile switching center. So what is meant by mobile switching center? Switching center which coordinates the routing the calls in large service area, that is MSC, mobile switching center we can call it as MSC, which connect base station, mobile station to the public switch telephone network, that is also called as a MTSO, mobile telephone switching office. The second name, remember, the mobile switching center, that is MTSO. Now then go to the what is meant by page. So page, we can say that a brief message which is broadcast over an entire service area from the different number of cells or coverage area. So it may be notification, we can send that it is a notification which is sent by the network service provider to the customer or subscriber. Then we go to the reverse channel. So reverse channel, in case of forward channel, the channel which is transmitting information from mobile station, from base station to the mobile station, it is a reverse case. A radio channel used for the transmission the information from mobile station to the base station, that is called as your reverse channel. Then go to the subject term roamer. So anyone say, after if someone is going to the Mumbai and then say he will be said I will be roaming charges. So the person which leaving his home network and into another network, that time that person is called as a roamer, or that is called as a guest or roamer. A mobile station which operates in a service area or market other than the from which service has been subscribed. That means it operates when it go to the another network from its home network, that is called as a roamer. Then subscriber, a user who pays the subscription charges for using the mobile communication system. That is nothing but the customer, or you also, or me also, that is called as a subscriber. Then the term transceiver. What is transceiver? A device is capable simultaneously transmission and reception of a radio signal. that is called as your trans receiver. Then go to the examples of wireless communication system. First one is a paging. So what is meant by paging? Paging is a system which send a brief message to the subscriber. That page is called as a notification. The message may be either numeric message, an alphanumeric message, or voice message. Paging system typically notify the subscriber of need to call a particular telephone number or travel number or loan the location service. The simplest paging system coverage area may be 2 to 5 km. So what are the advantages of paging system? So paging system which we receive, paging receiver are simple and inexpensive. That is the first advantage. The transmission system which is required are quite sophisticated and very simple. We can say that they provide a reliable communication to the subscriber anytime in any location. So this is a basic public paging system where this is a telephone, public switch telephone network, paging control center, then there are number of different cities where this base station are connected, and there also this paging system also connected to the network. So we can see here this is a satellite link, landline link, the paging terminal, and that communicate with the base station through electromagnetic waves. So here the paging system, the basic objective notify the subscriber in terms of their recharge, in terms of to provide the toll-free numbers, headlines. These message are simultaneously broadcast to each and every user. So this is the main objective, to notify the subscriber. That is the main objective of paging system. Then next go to the cordless system. So what is meant by cordless? Cordless telephone system, it is a system which operates on full duplex communication system. Previously already we defined what is meant by full duplex, which are simultaneously transmit and receive the data by using two channels in the terms of duplexing. It may be FDD or TDD. The first generation cordless system which is launched in 1980, portable unit communication, only the used for dedicated base unit over a few 10 meters range. So coverage area for the first generation system only 10 meters, and second generation cordless telephone system receiving introduced in recent years, 20 up to 20 years. Then subscriber use a cordless telephone system with the outside location in urban cities as well as. So a simple block diagram of cordless telephone system: public switch telephone network, fixed port, that is a base station, and which is connected to the cordless handset, that is a mobile device, through wireless link. So that is your basic cordless telephone system. Then go to the cellular telephone system. Cellular telephone system can be defined as we can say that they provide a wireless communication to the public switch telephone network for any location within a radio range of system. That is called as your cellular telephone system, which consists of large number of users, large geographic area with the limited frequency band or frequency spectrum. So we can say that it is a mobile communication system which provides a wireless connection or a public switch telephone network any user location within a radio range of the system. It consists large number of users, large number of geographic area within a limited frequency band. So what are the advantages which we provided? Provide a high quality service of voice which is very equivalent to your landline telephone system, high capacity, and as well as the provide sophisticated switching technique, that is nothing called as a handoff. Whenever the user is moving from its home network to the another network, that time it provides a sophisticated switching technique, that is called as a handoff. Then go to the example of your cellular telephone system. So we can see here the particular geographic area, that is called cell, which is a hexagonal structure. These are the and base station and antenna mount on a tower. So these are the users, and here the public switch telephone network, the call will be connected through the MSC mobile switching center, or MTSO mobile telephone switching office in cellular system. This is a basic block diagram of communication cellular system. The communication between base station and mobile station are defined in 4 standard interface, air interface, that is called as a common air interface, which is mostly used in cellular system. That is, first one is a 4 different channels. So what are the forward voice channel? So what is the forward voice channel? Used to transmit the voice from base station to the mobile station, that is called as your forward voice channel, which transmit the voice information from base station to the mobile. Then reverse voice channel, vice versa case, it is used for the voice transmission from mobile station to the base station. Then there are the 2 control channels which will be used by the cellular system, forward control channel and reverse control channel. These are the responsible for initiating the mobile calls, only involved to setting the calls, moving and onto on voice channels. That is the purpose of this control channels, which are the 2 types. So in this lecture we are going to the concept which is related to the examples of wireless communication system. There are different terms: wireless channel, what is wires channel, all these things. So give me the answer in chat box. What is meant by IMEI number? My question is related to the what is meant by IMEI number and how many digits, and how can find out. So this is my question to you. You can give me the answer in the chat box. What is meant by IMEI number and how many digits, and who is a provider? Give me the answer in chat box. Okay.